Hey everybody, I'm Torres, and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and sneakers. And it's that time of year again. It's the time of year where summer is just about over, the leaves are starting to change, and we're going back to school. Now it may be a really bad time, but hey, now it's time to go back to school shopping and to get us some back to school sneakers. So here's a list of the top 5 back to school sneakers for under $200. I was thinking about making a list for under $100, but if I go under $100, it's not really a lot of room for uniqueness in there. You know, you're getting your simple Air Force One, some New Balances, some Adidas Superstars, you know, your basic sneakers. You know, I wanted to create a list that was more unique. And to be more unique, you're gonna need to fork out an extra $100. And under $200, I would consider is still balling on a budget. So without further ado, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe, and we're gonna get right into this list. Coming to number 5 on this list, we have the Nike Waffle Ones. Now the Nike Waffle Ones is not a typically new sneaker. It's just now it's starting to kick up and actually starting to trend a little bit and starting to become more popular. Starting to see a lot of these sneakers go on people's Snapchat stories, TikTok, and a bunch of other social media. So I was like, I guess this might be the new wave. And it's a pretty damn good wave if I do say so. The Nike Waffle Ones is a great style sneaker. You know, it looks like a classic Nike sneaker, but it has all these other, you know, cool design elements that make it really unique. The colorway I found under $200 was the Nike Waffle Ones white, which it's called white, but it's really more like a gray and a bunch of like other cream or off-white colors. Not exactly white, but still looks pretty damn good. And also, from what I've been told, this is actually a really comfortable pair of sneakers, so if you're looking for comfort, this might be your sneaker. Currently on StockX, this sneaker is not going anywhere above $140 for like the bigger sizes. So if you're an average shoe size, you know, you should be able to find these even like low 100s, even below 100. Which I think is a really great deal for, this is a lot of sneaker for the money. So the Nike Waffle One, not a bad way to switch it up for the new school year. Our next sneaker on this list, I am going a little bit basic, but not too basic. It's the Air Force One Low, but get those Space Jam Bugs Bunny sneakers. Alright, they're still going for under $200. And right now that's a steal because these sneakers are going to go above that. So please get these sneakers while they're still cheap. So it's not too far off from your normal white Air Force One, but those hints of blue just make the sneakers so clean and stand out a lot more. And also adds a different material, uses suede, so the quality of the sneaker is also really good, above average. And come on man, it's got Lola and Bugs Bunny on there. If that's not dope, I don't know what is. So the Nike Air Force One Low Space Jam. It's a great way to stand out above all the rest of the Air Force Ones. So my next pair of sneakers on this list, I kind of have multiple options for this next listing. It's the Air Jordan 1. Weirdly enough, this is the only entry on this list that has Jordans. And if you can tell, I'm a big Jordan fan. But I had to go with the Jordan 1 because it is really hot right now, real in style. A lot of people are getting Jordan 1s. And you can find a lot of great ones under $200. For the lows, I would definitely recommend the Jordan 1 Low UNC. Right now, that UNC blue is hot. I mean, people go crazy whenever they see a dunk, a high, or even mid release in that UNC blue. And the Jordan 1 Low UNC is still going for just under $200. And I gotta tell you something, get them fast because once again, this is a sneaker that I can definitely see rising in value. And that's just for the low top. You know, I like the low top better than the mid because I like the low is more like an everyday shoe. You can wear it for a lot of different type of stuff. It's more versatile than the mid. The mid, you kind of have to work with it a little bit. And what I recommend for the mid is actually the Black Royals is what it's called, and then the Gym Red. They're both basically the same shoe. It's just one is red and the other is blue. I was going to recommend the Mid University Blue, but oh my god, those sneakers have jumped in price, and it's also a women's sneaker. It's going to be very hard to find your size for under $200. So that's why I chose these other two sneakers, because once again, the color blocking on this sneaker It's absolutely fire, very unique for a Jordan 1 mid, and we honestly don't get the style much in highs, so you kind of stand out differently from high Jordan 1s. Be warned though, because I also can't wait for this Jordan 1 trend to end so everybody could admit how uncomfortable these sneakers are. They're definitely not the most comfortable pair of sneakers, but they are very stylish and have aged perfectly. I mean, people have been wearing this shoe since 1985. So the Air Jordan 1, definitely never a bad way to enter the new school year. Alright. Our next sneaker on this list is the Nike Dunk Low. The Dunk craze is still going on, so we're going to need a pair of Dunks for this school year. Both of these Dunks I'm going to say I would highly recommend, because I used to find a whole bunch of Dunks under $200, and now the prices have risen a lot. And here's a couple of nice Dunks you can still get for under $200. We have the Nike Dunk Low Multi Camo and also the Nike Dunk Low University Red. Both of these sneakers are really fire. You can mix and match the multi camo however you like, and the University Red is a really clean colorway for your really nice outfits. You can't go wrong with either or, and if you don't like these Dunks, then you could shell out, maybe a couple extra $100 to get yourself a nicer pair of Dunks, because I will admit these are not the best colorways I've seen, but for under $200 you can't complain. I don't see the Dunk craze leaving anytime soon, so these sneakers are definitely a safe bet for the rest of the school year. And typically when you buy one pair of Dunks, you're going to end up buying another pair, because there's just so many different colorways and you're just going to want to collect them all. So if you ever wanted to get into the Dunk craze, now is the time, and a perfect time to buy for back to school. Coming to number 1 on this list, and I might be a bit biased, but don't say I didn't warn people, the Nike Blazer craze is about to come. I am really starting to feel it. Nike Blazers are definitely coming back, and they're going in style. I remember not too long ago I was seeing Air Force Ones, maybe some Jordans and stuff on people's stories for back to school, but now I'm seeing a lot more of Blazers. I've also been getting a lot of messages for people telling me how to get Blazers, these nice colorways that have been sold out. And that's just insane to me, because normally I get them for, Jordans or Dunks, something like that, never Blazers. So that's telling me a new trend has arrived. And it's the Nike Blazers, and I'm telling you something, they're going to be here for a little while. We just need Nike to shell out some dope ass releases, and these sneakers are going to be popping. The one I would recommend the most is the Nike Mid Blazer 77 Vintage. I'm a sucker for vintage stuff, so this was definitely the sneaker for me. But there's a lot of Blazers you can actually get for under $100. You just got to know where to look, and that's why I always recommend StockX, GOAT, Grilled, or maybe your local sneaker reseller shop. All very great choices to get your new kicks. Right now for $100 you get a lot for your money. I mean, it's a kind of a higher top sneaker. It says it's a mid top, but I really feel like it's a high top sneaker. And the materials are pretty great, really durable. I mean, these sneakers last you a long time. I know I've been beating the hell out of my Blazers, and they're still holding up super nicely. But also I'm gonna have to tell you guys that the Blazers are not very comfortable. I would say they're on the level of Jordan 1s, honestly. I've tried to wear these for a whole day at Six Flags, and holy crap, my feet were killing me. So finally, the Nike Mid Blazers, hop on that before everybody else does, so you can say you were the first to get on that Blazer craze. And yeah, that about wraps up this list. So the top 5 back to school sneakers for under $200. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm. And last, but certainly not least, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.